What's going on YouTube? Effect Records here. Today I'm bringing an updated video of my 03 Mitsubishi Lancer EVO conversion build. Alright guys, so as you can see, some things are happening to the Lancer. So basically, all last week was like super cold, mainly because of the wind. Like the sun was out, it should have been nice, but it was not at all. The wind was blowing around, super cold. It made my garage cold because of all the insulation, and I only got this little dinky little heater right down there. So I just decided to wait, and then Saturday came and it was super nice, which was awesome. The only bit downside is it was Easter weekend. I had things planned, but I did work on it Saturday, Sunday, and today. But today is the main day that I'm actually like getting down dirty with it. Mainly because, like I said, been dealing with family all weekend and stuff like that. But anyway, so yeah, so here I am today on Monday. And yeah, so there's good news, bad news, and there's some okay news on it, on the progress. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I can stop rambling. So I basically got my engine hoist out, just so I can get the K-frame out, and then just to be on the safe side, so I didn't die or anything with the engine falling on me, because that sounds terrible. So I just did that just as a safety precaution. It doesn't really need to be there because I got my little engine mounts there, but yeah, so anyway, got that. As for the rear, I'm almost ready to weld in the upper control arm little mounts, as well as the toe adjustment bar thing, those mounts as well. The only thing I'm really waiting for, couldn't say it, is I ordered bolts. I ordered like the entire rear bolt set basically. It cost me $180, $200 shipped, I think is what it was, from stmtuned.com. Those should be here by Wednesday, so hopefully for that. So I got like the toe bolts, the special camber bolts, just various different bolts that I need to complete this. So that's kind of that. So I basically been putting off the rear this weekend and focusing on some other aspects. I'm still trying to figure out exactly how I make the tires align. I am going to have toe and camber adjustments, so if it is off a little bit, I'll be able to make those adjustments. I just want it to be as close as I can be, so that way everything goes down the road straight, so I'm not going down the road like sideways or anything. So I'm trying to figure out how to do like an alignment, since I gotta weld on my own mounts. So there's the rear basically. Now the front, as you can see, I got the power steering rack bolted onto the K-frame. So this power steering rack could not find anywhere to save my life. Now it's an EVO one, I believe from an EVO 8, 9, something like that. Brand new though, so it's not really from one, but it's for one, I guess. So could not find one. Went to like parts stores, they couldn't order it, discontinued, just couldn't find it to save my life. Now there's no EVOs around here at a junkyard and stuff. Well, I actually ended up finding this bad guy on Alibaba.com. So I went on Alibaba and just searched up like EVO 8 power steering rack, and this thing popped up. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And then I ordered it, and I'm like, well, if I don't get it, I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's coming from Alibaba from China, and it just seemed too good to be true because I couldn't find it anywhere. Last place I would think to look would be Alibaba.com. Well, it came in, and it looked like it would fit, but I didn't really know for sure exactly, because I haven't tried to put it on. This is the first time, and I've had it for probably a year now, probably a little bit over a year actually, but didn't know if it would work. But this is the first time that I actually installed it in the K-frame, and yeah, fits perfectly in there. Now I haven't bolted it back up because there's some work that I got to do. I just wanted to make this pre-video beforehand, but yeah, everything looks like it's good to go for the most part. It bolts in there. The reason why you can't use the Lancer one is because of these brake lines here, they actually, for some reason, well, I guess there's like a little nozzle here that shoots up and then it gets in the way of the transfer case. So these are like low pro and they like work around it, like all the way at the edge. But I mean, it fits perfectly. Looks like it was made for it. And now it's going to clear the transfer case. So now I can have steering. So that's good, right? There's obviously other things I need to do and get for it. Now, some of the bad news, while we're here talking about it, is these K-frame bolts. Does anything look wrong to you? Because to me, everything looks wrong. So the other side looks exactly the same. So the other side does not look any better, or if anything, it looks worse actually. But yeah, so these are broken. These snapped off coming out. Don't really know what happened to them exactly. So now I gotta like try to work around this, because there's no way I'm gonna get this bolt back out by drilling it or whatever. It's probably about 1.5 inches recessed in that little hole. So that kind of sucks. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about real quick. There's like no way that's coming out at all. This little hole right here. Hello. See it right there. Recessing that little hole. So now I'm trying to figure out what I need to do to make this work. Whether I got to do like a custom mount now or something, or I got to modify something regardless, because there's no way I'm going to get that out. Same side for this side, same depression, except there's a little bit of thread on this one. But still not really anything too good to really go over. Like, hello, that little bolt that's stuck, that's broke. That really kind of upset me. But yeah, so there's that. And I don't know if I showed this in the last video, but I was working on tapping some holes that I made. And I also got this stuck in there. So I'm really struggling with breaking things. But this is a tap, so it's a lot more harder because it's hardened steel. So that's going to be fun to get out too. The only difference between this one is this one actually moves. Like, you can move it. So I don't think it's in there very good. So hopefully I can figure a way to get it out fairly easy. And then I got to see Snap-on guys so I can buy me another one, but not break this one. So I get the same size back. But that's kind of the bad news for the most part. Is I gotta figure out what I'm doing with the K-frame bolts and then fix that one. And I'm still looking for OEM fenders. That's not $600 a piece. Like STM Tune, they're like $600 a piece. I can't really find them any cheaper, and it's frustrating. And all I need is some fenders, and that's all I want, because I want OEM ones. I actually had the fiberglass on one of those. Fiberglass ones on those, but I ended up taking it down to the basement because I knew I wasn't going to be using it. I got this in the mail, just something that I ordered off Amazon, a little gauge pod. It was actually, I was thinking about using it for the EVO, but that's straight and the dashboard on the EVOs are not, so it's a little bit curved, didn't look right. And if I got to drill a hole anywhere, it has to be like perfect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm definitely not here to mess anything up. With that being said, don't look at this project, because I'm almost messing like everything up. So but I'm messing it up so that you don't have to, right? So that's fun. Mainly because this is a hobby, so I like to do it. I enjoy doing it. It's not that I have to do it, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys got the free time and want to work on stuff, this is definitely a project for you. I'm still deciding what I want to do with the rear, with the wide body, trying to make it look good. You know, basically the course in my hand, since a lot of things just being fabricated from scratch. So yeah, it's basically this video, so I can stop rambling on and stuff. But hopefully I can figure out something to do with the K-frame bolts in the video, and by the next video, and also get the bolts in. And hopefully I have both rear tires and all the mounts and stuff in the back end completely welded on, ready to go. So that way I can damn near set it on the ground. All I gotta do is put the K-frame back in, bolt up the wheel hubs, bolt up the suspension, and be able to drop it, and then I can roll it around. Because I don't want to work on the body until I get to that point. The reason why is because of wheel gaps and stuff like that. Like, I don't want to work around like the wheel wells, making them myself, if it's not going to be exactly accurate to where the wheel is actually going to be sitting, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's basically this video. If you like this video, please comment, rate, and subscribe for the next video to get it on time and stuff like that. All right, guys. Peace.